I was one of the first local reporters to cover the story and to actually sit down with Goldia to talk about what happened to her daughter. As far as the processing of Phoenix's blazer, did you guys process it for DNA, or what did you guys do with it?
Our crime scene unit did end up going out to...
Are there any other calls logged after 1:46 p.m. on December 18th? Because from what we can tell, that's the last phone call that she made. Let's say police were able to find Phoenix and she says, I don't want to be found. What is the legal, I guess, obligation that you guys have with that? So let's talk about the whole idea that Phoenix may have been snatched from her blazer, right? We know from Officer Perry that the car was turned off, the doors were shut. So the whole idea that Phoenix was snatched from the car seems less likely to me. So it makes me wonder if Phoenix was maybe targeted by someone who pulled her into sex trafficking. Secret boyfriend, secret cell phone, dropped out of school.
Right. What's the best piece of evidence?
Oh, the selfie video.
That's right.
As a whole, how much money do you think
I would probably say roughly it was turned to $2,500.
Okay. So your theory is that she may have been like piling some money away and then kind of waiting for the right time to take off?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Hello.
Come on.
Hi, how are you?
Now
Nice
I
to
remember your
meet you.
face.
Hi, Martini. My name's Joe.
This is Akira.
Yeah.
She's not ready yet.
It's rough.
And if she is, it's only going to be so much.
You,
Can I hug you?
listen, man, I know this is hard on both of you. Would you feel comfortable talking to Chandrea and us? Okay.
Schooled, very religious parents, good upbringing. She never wanted for anything. And she was an accomplished athlete. She was a champion fencer. Did very well in school. Her mom even said she played instruments. She played the piano and things like that. So she was very well accomplished. And, she was in a position to really do some great things. St. Louis County Police have officially considered this to be a cold case. They've pretty much exhausted every lead that they've had come through their division. And they're hoping that our diving into the case will spur some people to come forward with more information. Maybe through time, people will be more comfortable with talking. It's kind of interesting, too, when I was doing the research and doing the story about my brother, the most shocking statistics that I found were that a person dies every 57 minutes from skin cancer. And I'm thinking, that's major, So I think if people just kind of acknowledge and understand that this is not something that you just have to ignore, it affects all of us. Yes. There's this illusion, and I would say in the black community a lot of times that skin cancer does not affect us, and it does affect us. My brother is a classic example of why it affects us. This is one of a ton of snow piles all around town. You can see here, some of them are actually between 6 and 10 feet tall. This North County High School was hit not once, but 4 times by a burglar. It was all caught on tape, and we'll show you that video. Shirley, as the crowds get bigger downtown, finding a parking meter like this could be a challenge. Our top story, another clincher. The Cardinals take the National League Central Division crown with a win over the Cubs last night.
Check out the front page of the sports section,
Indeed.
baby.
There we go, folks. I am one of many people who will be out here for Mardi Gras. You can also see there are plenty of tents out here, as well as those no parking signs. It's only like my 10th flu shot, but I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You need something to clench, Ange?
Somebody told me a sparkly Band-Aid always makes me feel better.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm not a chump, man. I just pretended like I was. The snow has stopped here in St. Charles, and traffic on 70 is moving along very well. But earlier today, that wind and that snow made travel very difficult. And that snow, it just kept going. Let me just show you here. You can see there's plenty of snow here on the ground. When I got this picture of Anaya a year ago, it was a reminder of a young life lost. And now it's a symbol of hope for young people in her community.